Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 After the End. In the previous video, Patron William, the Cruel, an unfairly given nickname to this truly honourable servant in the name of the great Exceptionalist faith, the great Patron, conquered the destabilised southern kingdom of Nuevo Leon, and formed the kingdom, or the latifundia, I should say, of Rio Grande. Now I am at the rank of king. And so, you know, we had to do, in the previous video, what we also did was obtain an alliance with Colonel Allison. It, regretfully, the methods used were not the most overhanded, you should say, it involved nudity and clowns. You know, so that sounds interesting. Watch the previous video. So yeah, but we managed to arrange a marriage between her daughter and my son, Valiente, I should say a betrothal. And yeah, we also assassinated her first daughter. So it's for a good cause, because that means my dynasty, the great House Flores, shall obtain power in the Violet Crown. Now, what I think I should be trying to do now is attempting to vassalize the other exceptionalist states of the region. The Louisianans pose an immense threat to us now. They're expanding into exceptionalist lands. We have to unite to form a bulwark against them, and fight in the name of the great Roosevelt, be the man in the arena. Oh wow, Else Waltney is the president. Oh my god. The Waltneys are basically like Disney LARPers here in Orlando, in Florida. They're pretty cool, actually. But yeah. Damn, the Waltneys going at it. Kingdom of the West Indies been founded. Right. And also found a new and innovative way of making money. That is kidnapping. It's always fun. So currently missing a tax collector. Alright, Josepha, you did not suffice as a councillor, but hopefully you should do better squeezing the taxes I am owed from my vassals. Especially the great Cristina, our marshal, now put in charge of the distant territory of Pecos. And so, what should our next target of expansion be? So, and try and seize duchies and kingdoms. Alright. Right, sorry Duke Gonzalo, but think expansion is required. We must unite the lands now. Why not have this enclave? So what? Yeah. Wall. Since he has all of his titles, I think it's probably worth just seizing it from him. Nah, not gonna vassalize you. Yeah. The Petromancer. The Petromancers believe that human illness and suffering are caused by the dimming of the inner flame, which, when properly fueled, can make even the most difficult tasks be accomplished seemingly without effort. Creating this fuel is mostly accomplished through finding natural sources of power through geomantic arts. When one's able to find and control great power spots, alchemy, potency, personal flames. So basically, you know, New Age wellness made into a religion. Yeah, you've got to go. Right? Becomes my vassal. That's not worth it. Right. Well, to arms then. Christina's so base. Right. Then let's march on their capital. If they're going to siege my lands, we may be able to win this war with a single siege. I invested in my mangonels. You've always got to get siege men's arms. Ah, going into debt. That's not very good. With my agents coming and going freely at the court of Chihuahua, General del Ejército Luis is within my reach. Look at that. Agents are in position to let in a small group of people in the middle of the night, and to cover them as they depart undetected, ideally while muffling the screams of kicking burlaps at. Oh, I do like the sound of this. Welcome to San Antonio. My friend, I'm sure you'll enjoy it here. Castrate or blind? Ah, beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, can't demand conversion. Oh no. Chancellor. Oh, my steward. He will be missed. Right. Yep. You who's got the highest. Certain point, I think it's usually worth it to start, instead of just boosting taxes, to start increasing dev. So maybe that's only when you want to actually invest in building stuff. Not got quite the money for that. Dark insight. Torture. Oh, lovely. How old is my wife? Yeah, not sure the fertility boost is quite worth it. I've already got sufficient children to carry on the lineage. Right, dark insight. Alright, I don't think really need you for much else at the moment. So, you're free to go. For a small fee. Now, Vicente. So. Oh, wow. Lose a ton of stress from that. No, I'm gonna save you, Vicente, when things are going tough. You know, I know you'll always be there for me. Wait. What? Ah, this is an outrage. really hope I get there in time. Maybe? Right. Station besieging. Nah, it's not worth it. Oh well. I mean, they're only one of my vassals. Defend yourself. You know, we're always about attack. Always on the attack. Right. Now, let's see who else has got some dosh I can extract. My adoption of you has already failed. Only 5%. Hmm. 53%. Only 5%. Kidnap the president? I could never do that. You know, of all the things Don William is, he's never a traitor to the faith. I'll tell you that. Not the Emperor? I'm gonna see. Alright. Looks like you're coming with me. You know, who knew kidnapping and holding people for ransom was so profitable? No wonder organized crime does it. Hey. Oh? Holy War for the District of Violet Crown. You sure, Allison? Very well. I honor the call. Little Winslow. Right. Sorry, you might be about to meet some brigands on your way. If you like it here, I think you might be staying with me for a while. Health is fine. Wow, it's pretty high. Now, the thing is, you know, Winslow. Okay, you know, I'm gonna go visit your cell and have a bit of a personal talk, right? You know, I'm on your side here, okay? I want you to become the Emperor of Mexico. You know, the Mexican centralists, those Republicans, the children of Santa Anna, the tyrant, they cannot be allowed to stand. We, the Tejanos of the Rio Bravo, we stand against them, and we want to stand with you, the Mexican Empire, against their tyranny. But, you see, I believe that you can embrace the faith. You can embrace the faith of liberty, and the faith of the great founders like Roosevelt and Washington. And demand conversion and a hook. But then, when you go back home, you might just be force converted back by your father. I can't risk that. I'm gonna have to wait. Have to wait until your father's near death, and then try and capture him. Oh. Oh. He's dead. Hey. Hey. You're pretty cool. The exotic fraternity of the Limpios. Many self-identified Catholics believed that certain people had holy powers which enabled them to directly contact the souls in heaven and purgatory. These folk beliefs condensed over the years into La Fraternidad Esotérica de los Limpos, or the Esoteric Fraternity of the Limpios, which was formed after the Council of Catemaco in the early 23rd century. They worship a pantheon of quasi-deities. Oh, interesting. So these guys are basically like Mexican Catholicism with all like the, you know, the native saints and stuff like that. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, when Catholicism is like spread to an area where they have, you know, a local tradition of polytheism and of revering local gods and spirits, then the religion adapts to the culture rather than the culture adapting to the religion, really. It always takes the path of least resistance, so a lot of these figures of the pre-existing Mesoamerican religions were incorporated into Catholicism as saints. A very similar thing happened with like the Celtic peoples in Ireland and Britain as well, when Christianity was spread to those regions. Catholic Christianity, I should say. Yeah, so I think that religion's basically that aspect of Mexican Catholicism taken up to 100. You know, yeah, there's a lot of interesting instances of native and Catholic syncretism in Mexico. For example, if you've ever seen an image of Jesus with a burning heart, that's a specifically Mexican image in reference to the human sacrifice and heart-ripping ceremonies of the quaint religions of the region. Yeah, it's very fascinating. So many different Easter eggs and things like that in the mod. But 100 casualties. Well, very good. Right. 3 months. Should be able to reach you next time. Yeah. No. Well, the war against the Petroplex should be over relatively soon. Now I've got this issue to deal with. No. No Holy Order. Don't think we have access to the Secret Service. Sorry, Colonel Allison, but I don't think this war is going to go as well as you hope. But we'll see. Never give up before you're lost. Victory is always possible. Cristina putting in the work as always. Right. Land belongs to me. So. Right. Let us grant these lands to the best of the best. I can't change. Wow, I can't change my my religious leader after that. It's unfortunate. Right. I've changed it once. Starkadon? That's interesting. What about prowess? Who's got the highest prowess? You know what, William? I like you. You're a fighter. Come and join the realm. Got someone with very high stewardship. Always got someone with pretty high stewardship. Always go higher there. Why is Yolanda the most relevant? Got a hook on her. Hey, I can actually extort you now. That's wonderful. Always out for a way to make some money. You know what? Melinda. Take it. Then... land. Generate someone new. Ah. He's alright. So... Kingdom expands evermore. But that, doesn't solve our current issue. I don't think things are looking particularly rosy for us. Rosy for us, my friend Allison. So... I guess I just have to rush the capital. See if I can siege it, or they can siege me. How's the Emperor doing? Health still fine? Need to make sure his son's properly educated in the exceptionalist ways. Oh. What's the terrain? Okay. We need a proper defensive terrain. Prairie? Hills. There are no hills in this region. Don't know about this. Know about this, Allison. Yeah, you gotta run. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. Allison, why did you wait? Yeah, this battle's not being won. A good skilled warrior always knows when to retreat. Well, come on, Cristina. It's now or never. Things aren't looking good. It's never over until it's over. Yeah, we have to retreat. Oh my god. Made a severe mistake here, Allison. Severe mistake. Oh, Duchy of Petrol. There's a form yet. Legitimacy is too low. Not Cristina. I'll grant you these lands. Rule them well. Come on. Hmm. A large number of cowboys. Come on, Allison, you really got to back me up here. Months. Right, now or never. Oh? Hey, kinda likes it. While his numerous attempts to curry my favour have gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Colonel Isaac's sudden interest in me. I cannot shake the feeling that the man's intentions are not pure. Still has a certain charm. Ah, good old Isaac. Allison, what are you doing? Gonna wait to the end. Gonna reinforce as much as I can. Wait for them to attrition out. And I have to strike. They breached. Not ideal. Come on, Christina. Where no one else can, I believe you can succeed. Move in, come on. Allison, what are you doing? I need you. Hold out for 18 days. Come on, we've got this. We have so got this. The Battle of Waco. Ironic. Allison, please, I beg you. Decisive victory. I was right to make you. Was right to make you a Donna, Christina. You do nothing but pull through. Now, straight on to the capital. This more than makes up for assassinating your daughter, Allison. Okay, I am hard carrying you, right? I hope you understand this. What, level 12? Excuse me? What is this war even for? It's just for a county. Like, I don't see what the point of this war is. Allison, come on. What are you doing? Still, that fort level is insane. Invested in defensive buildings, I suppose. Good old Winslow. How's your father doing? Always got to check in on him. Oh my god. What am I doing? I'm wasting time. Could be kidnapping people. Ah, it's gone wise. No one to kidnap. Already abducted you. Hey. We're not particularly rich though. Your country's kind of fallen off. Gilgamesh the Magnificent, Zetanologist. Now you're the kind of person I want to abduct. Too far away though. Queen Jen, Interranger. That's interesting. All the Trailwalker faiths are really cool. But the best Trailwalker faith has to be the Midnighters. Look at this icon. This icon. Oh my god, it's so sick. Actually insane. Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to take the fight back to them again. Well... Things I do for you, Allison. Absurd. But... good thing is... I can now change... Her Majesty focus... family... foreign affairs. Right. Hey. Would I do that anyway? See who I've got in prison. Oh. Can't actually lose anything. The base exceptionist clergy don't see anything wrong with torturing someone to death, which is lovely for me. Ah, can't riz Allison, so sad. Cristina. Now that's someone who's worth it. Right. What was I doing? Kidnapping people. No one free to abduct. Tragic. New Mayan religion. Interesting. Oh, the Olmec. Wait. Oh no, the Mexican Empire collapsed. Oh no. My plan was worthless. Title got destroyed. Wow. It's a disappointment. Oh well, still some lands for my my Trojan horse to inherit. Okay. Jesus. I guess I have to put it to a rest then. Yeah, that's the problem. I lost my legitimacy. Now no one's willing to... Ah. My back's hurting, Allison, after hard carrying you this entire time. Let's see. Where's a lower level fort? Level 1. So just go there then. Oh. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? That's a surprise. Well, rather old type of child. Excellent news. Ah. So be it. Still only 46%. I'm at 100 opinion. What am I supposed to do here then? Well, war for its own sake, I suppose. Celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over, when Donna Cristina suggested a reading. The clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Cristina. Rapacious villain. Ah. Catcher in the Rye. Canticle for Lialbwitz. The true classic of pre-event literature. As the clerk reads for us, Cristina seems completely engrossed. She later approaches me. Good choice, William, she says, and puffs her chest. Look at that. Okay, need more piety. Then... Allison... I already... Look, I'm not gonna fight other exceptionists, okay? I've done enough for you. Ah, some people. Mm-mm. I think Don Cesar might be a bit occupied with his wars at the moment. So, what better a time to strike? The war, men. Lead the forces, Cristina. You came all this way for me, my sunshine, clad in servant's garb to avoid notice. I find her in a secluded garden. She lights up as she sees me, and the sight of her lights up me in turn. The ratty shirt I had donned soon lies forgotten in the floor. We spend the whole night making sure my journey was worth the effort. For you, I would do this journey 100 times over. Look at that. Ah, what a legend. Look at that. Praise Kennedy. We need a good name for you. Ah, Brandon was pretty good though. The Tejano Dark Brandon. What a guy. Now then. I'll wait until you develop a personality to see how you'll be educated. Yeah, your father's not the same caliber of ruler as he was. No longer the heir to an empire. No longer worth 5,000 gold. 500 gold, I should say. See how the factions are against me. My rule remains secure. Are you sailing? Ah. Usually hope that it's just over in the first siege. Guess I'm not that lucky. Ah, the great kingdom of Rio Grande. Spans. 4 more? 5 months. 4 to 7 days. Yeah, I'll be dealing with you later. Really sailed all the way here. Well, respect the effort, I suppose. Plains fever. Spreading. Hey, look at that. Ooh, Hannibal. Hannibal Flores. Another fine addition to the dynasty. The serving staff of a court is conveniently overlooked as they overhear conversations, clean up, move unnoticed through the hallways. This is also the case at my acquaintance, Dider Charo Turin's court, which presents an opportunity. Some will be convinced to let information slip to my agents. Excellent, excellent. And look at that. Another cracking war. My devotion increases. Intimacy is still too low. Right. 2 new provinces. Let's see. And someone with good prowess. I'll be given Islam. And who shall have Hannibal skills? Oh. Not sure I want to invite someone else with such high stewardship to my realm. Valverde. Really cool flag, actually. Really like the colour scheme of the Mexican flag. Foreign affairs. The Great Kingdom of Rio Grande. Ah. The faith. I forgot to spread the faith. What must be? Been slacking. Plague. The plains fever. That's not. Well, typhus. Hopefully it doesn't reach the capital. That'd be ideal. Oh no. It's not going well. 2 kingdoms expanding, and the Texans caught in between. They want salvation. Really ought to start swearing fealty to me. The only one who can defend the exceptionalist cause. Ooh, my agents have noticed that the simpler Gurin reacts strangely every time his acquaintance Rika is mentioned. Investigating further would mean putting aside my dark plans, but I must admit my curiosity is piqued. I gotta stay focused on my goal. Gotta make that sweet, sweet kidnapping money. Hey, dynastic legacy. Let's see. House of Warriors. Mostly fair. Ominous reputation. Noble veins. Vibrant court. Glory. Bounteous. Gotta be House of Warriors. We live by the sword, and so do we die. That's not even the full amount. Honestly, this guy, he's not even an emperor now. He's not even paying the full price for his son. The ghoul of some people. Well, back to war. Yeah, the voodoo threats too much. We gotta start expanding. We gotta build up our own strength. Lives or gold? Gold is the lifeblood of a realm, and a merchant brings much of that wealth. Pain's fever still spreads across the same realm, however, and Bill, my steward, has brought me missives from the trade-rich coastal provinces. We can control this outbreak, my lord, says Bill, with what feels like bluff confidence. Requiring all merchants sequester themselves before they bring their goods to market will ensure they aren't infected. But the unspoken rest of the sentence imitated, there's scant chance this won't damage the inflow of precious taxes. Rick coastal quarantine. "40 days and 40 nights we've got a quarantine. It's lockdown time. We gotta lock down the coast. Right. Another victory for Cristina to add. Her collection. County of Trinity River? What's that? Interesting. Very interesting. Why will no one accept vassals? Come on. It's either this or you get destroyed by the Louisianans. It's a simple choice, really. No! Patron William of Rio Grande has abandoned his mortal coil at 54 years of age. He died in his sleep, known for his twisted, conniving mind. He never revealed his true intentions to anybody, not even his closest friends. Patrona Josefa ascends the throne. Having mastered many skills, she is sure to be admired by her subjects. Ah, how did this happen? Died in his sleep? My health was fine. Ah, struck down at the peak of my life. Well, not quite the peak, but damn. course, Cristina has got to stay. Maria, Delgo. Then and finally someone actually skilled in the office. Religious office. One who remembers the holy texts and interpret them. Lifestyle. Not bad. But what I need is diplomacy. I gotta get that vassalization. Ah, Don William will be missed. Of course. Wow. We killed 1,000 of them. Oh my god. Completely wiped out. Cristina only brings victories for us. Wherever she goes, enemies fall. Yeah, you can go. Lost a lot of money though. Not ideal, but do what we have to. Range must expand. Ah, now my piety is low. Ah. Valiente. Alliance with you as well. Hey, look at that. Whoa. Wish I had some free titles to give to you. Damn, that's insane. Right, well. The range expands. Jenny, damn. Look at that. Got a stacked army of veterans, led by the legendary Cristina. Thought that guy said he would be in an accomplished position. And here. May I not make my guess to the physician? Oh well. Ooh. Create a new duchy. Sure, I think it's worth it. Need the buff to legitimacy after all, if I want to vassalize these people. They're no expense. Still increasing county control. Training commanders. See if I can hold a feast. No, not got the money. Wrapped for cash. Populous. Following their heretic faith. Why can't they just accept the truth? Truth of the Exceptionalist creed. Yeah, what now? All the way over here? Emir Ali the Fabulous City. Not looking too good. Yeah, it's basically Aladdin's in this game as well. There's so much cool stuff. The latest work of my vassal, Representative Natalia, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Natalia has publicly dedicated it to me. The patrona of the Rio Bravo, women need not fear as lives depart, provided they leave behind them an art. And when their final hour nears, wonder what life will echo through the years. Damn, straight bars, Natalia. So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Damn. Truly heartfelt, Natalia. Gotta respect it. At the court of the great ranch of San Antonio, great castle with the great pastures of longhorn Texas cattle. The cowboys and the vaqueros tell the poems to themselves. It filters through the court up to my ears. Very nice. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, this poor. There's a scheme to murder this martial legend. I just brought you into the realm. My spy master comes to me with great news. Grave news, I should say. Or we do not know yet who. Someone is plotting to kill my courtier. Not Judy. Gotta just stop it. Hey, look at that. Another child of the dynasty. House Flores grows ever stronger. How much ransom are you worth, though? Oh, this guy. Oh, why not? So that means you're just gonna have to wait longer until you can save up enough cash to buy yourself out. No longer able to kidnap people. But I do have golden obligation. So I think it might be time to be doing a bit of spying. Attempt on my life? A noise like that of an assassin stumbling on a chamber pot pulled me out of my late night slumber. Spotting my would-be assailant, I shouted for my guards in a composed and womanly fashion. They arrived, a brief struggle ensued, resulting in the intruder's death. This is not tolerable. I may not be the cruel tyrant my father was, but this will not stand. Whoever was behind this, gonna pay. I swear this. The more I study the noble art of statecraft, the more I realise how beneficial good relations with my neighbours are. I ought to have one of them visit my court, so I can show them just how good a friend I can be. Who should I invite? Not accept. These people. Nothing's good enough for them. General Allison. Mayor Bill. Aunt Yusuf. Come over, Allison. You know, our families have been allies for the years. My father certainly basically saved your realm from the Comanche. So we might as well be friends. The implacable Colonel Allison's finally here. Tonight we will have a feast to welcome our foreign guest. My husband, Byron, has been hard at work with all the planning and preparation. He has asked me if I have any suggestions for the final touches. It's not worth the risk. Ooh, a plush, vibrant and soft carpet from Cristina. Damn, it's Cristina. Cristina is the true hero of the kingdom. Latifundio. She's the one keeping it all together. Why she would send me such an exquisite gift, I do not know, but the fine weave of the carpet is as pleasing to touch as the skin of a lover. Which, you know, you've heard the rumours she and my father apparently were. Plush and exotic carpet. Look at that. Hospitality, exercise or relaxation. If the sky is to be trusted, it seems like we will have lovely weather today. I have an excellent opportunity to show my guest, Colonel Allison, the beauty of the local community. The local country, I should say. I wonder if she would like a vigorous hunting trip, or perhaps a leisurely luncheon in the sun. If I know anything about Allison. Yeah. An odd request. Your husband is a fine man, Colonel Allison says, while pondering her swirling cup of spiced wine. Her eyes are set on Byron, who is seated further down the table. My dear Patrona Josefa, do I have your permission to arrange a private audience with Lord Byron? Nothing untoward, of course. Just a simple dinner in my chambers. Of course. But, I'll be watching what you're doing, Allison. I'll be watching. From within my hiding place in the hidden passage, I hear Colonel Allison's deceitful words loud and clear. He's trying to poison Byron's mind against me. It seems to be working. Allison. Disappointed. Presidential election? New President of these United States, leader of the faithful and of the free world. Many candidates have presented themselves, and though most are paragons of honor, bravery, and patriotism, only one can rise to the highest office in the land, and your voice may well be the deciding one. For who will you cast your vote? Well, I personally would vote for Josepha of the Rio Bravo, the great and powerful patrona of the, and bastion of the south, guardian of the river, and hero of exceptionalism. Of course I want an exceptionalist to win the election. But from memories of what my father had to do to keep Allison afloat, I'm not sure she's the best one to lead the faith. So, Mayor Abel. He wins the election. The deceitful Colonel Allison and her retinue is about to depart for the violent crown. Before the Colonel steps into her carriage, she bows most deeply to you, in bold. There's a bit of a text formatting, well not formatting, but possibly an error there. Or maybe not, actually, and expresses her gratitude to me and my most benevolent husband. I promise to forward her compliment. Ah, you think you're sly, Allison. You think you're sly. I suppose it's worth it. In the end, we might be able to. I suppose expecting the exceptionalists, those devoted of the founder of war, the great Roosevelt, to accept peaceful subjugation might have been too hopeful of an idea. You know, something the Imaginarians might dream up. But regretful that I may have to smash them in battle. You have to call up Christina's armies in order to conquer the region, to save it from the voodoo menace. But it's still worth trying to subjugate them peacefully. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, said Patron Byron. Some of your more influential vassals have children, I am certain. Remember the Alamo would benefit from knowing. Benjamin Dippercoff. Julia. Make friends with Benjamin, you know. His mother's a pretty cool lady. Remember the Alamo, Flores. What a name. And President Alvin. Look at that! Alvin is the new president of America, and will serve in the office until its death. It's time to put away the campaign buffoons, pithy slogans, and the ballot boxes, for now. After all, the next election cycle is just around the corner. Look at that. An exceptionalist in the White House. I will not stand for your vile oppression of the faithful Limpios anymore. The time is now at hand. With El General guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves from your infidel rule. Have fun with that. Rally the legions. Cristina? Got a job for you. Ooh. Discovered her non-believer secret. Fascinating. Well. Oh well. What happens when you refuse blackmail? Not sure what you expected to happen. Hey! Given birth to a perfect little daughter. Oh, interesting. Albino. Very cool. Sujana Atlantica. You shall have the name Prosperity. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The woman has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal she struck with a fancy lady in pearls and silk. Apparently she drew a map of the local hills for an unknown noblewoman. The spies think the lady must be scheming against me or my subject. Is not tolerable. Traitors to the cause are not tolerated. We didn't get this far by tolerating traitors. Certainly not how my father did things. My marshal, Donna Cristina, very hesitantly brings my guest Hector to me. Alcalde Garado has asked me to promote Hector to the honour of Comanche, but I believe you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Look at your skills, Hector. Shoots daggers? Army is not a nursery. You think you can come in to my military, to the great military that forged this state, that carved out this bastion of Americanism against the heretics, against the Zetanologists, against the Petromancers, and against the Limpios. You think you are worthy to carry the military tradition of Cristina, the legend who you don't even know what a legend she is. And you have the gall to stand before her as she introduces you to me. Be gone from my sight. As for you, traitors have only one fate. Not sure you're going to be making any more money, so... Whoa. 27 Marshal? Damn. There's a military prodigy. But already got the legendary Cristina leading the forces. Afraid you're not needed. Better your money than the skills of a traitor. Oh, I waited too long. When did his father die? Maybe not the best decision in hindsight. Whatever, Wenceslao. You can go back to Mexico. Have fun. Right. Perhaps it's time to invest. Invest in making more money. Oh, cattle pastures. Hill farm, hunting grounds. Oh, blacksmith. Very well. Let's start spying elsewhere then. Remember the Alamo? What a legend. Hannibal. And prosperity. Let's see if we can find you someone worthy. Remember the Alamo? Oh. Won't accept, honestly. See where I can go to war. Mallory the Ill-Tempered. Well. Interesting. Really cool for the County of Winter. Interesting. Centralist Republic of Mexico is growing too strong. Got to destroy them. Got to destroy them in the name of Juan Seguin and the Tejanos who fought against Santa Anna, his ilk. Name of Mexican liberty. Right, well, I think on that note, it might be time to end this video. Our great patron, Don William, he wasn't a saint, but everything he did, I believe he did for the faith. And regardless of his methods, look at what he's accomplished. The Exceptionalist faith, Exceptionalist creed is followed from the banks of the Rio Grande to the north to the center of Texas. You know, it used to just be disparate states. You know, the Exceptionalist movement here surrounded by enemies. And now there's our realm, the bastion of Americanism. The only, you know, without him, we would all be swallowed by the voodoos. So, let us hope Josepha, though she was a disappointment to her father, can live up to his legacy. Thank you, everyone, for watching.